Good evening. Give me a second. My computer has all of a sudden started making some weird ass noises. Just as I started the stream. A little concerned about it. It's also running incredibly hot right now. What the fuck? Like something's getting caught in a fan or something. Alright, well hopefully that doesn't happen too often. Hey Digital Poseidon, how you doing? I am trying to currently identify a noise on my computer that happened just as we started the stream. Bear with me here. Hope everyone's having a good one. I had to tap out a little early this morning. I tried very hard, but like the last 5 hour stretch, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I went honestly for a 5 hour sleep. It was really good. It was a very peaceful 5 hours. It felt really good. I think honestly, if I was to go back and do it again, I wouldn't do a 24-hour stream, but I would happily do like an 18-hour stream and call it like an all-day stream or something like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is going to bother me all day, by the way. So, my plan for today... No. Did I not change the name on this? Oh my god. No, it's okay. We are not doing another 24-hour stream. What I was saying is I would happily do it again as like an 18-hour stream or and another sub-goal or as like a special thing. Book a day off or something. Because it was a ton of fun. We got a lot of 25 stream. No, stop it. Stop it. I think if I was to say there's a number that would be my limit, it would have been we hit, what is it? 8 minus, sorry, is 16. Yeah, 16 hours is probably like that hard limit for me. Stop it, Ghostman. For those of you who weren't here when it happened, Fred did in fact cash in the 250,000 points. And we're going to play a little nostalgia game. Can you guys hear that? Or is it just me and I'm like overblowing it right now and I'm just going to have to deal with it? Can you guys hear that like loud fan noise coming out of me? Out of my PC? Like a little revving race car almost? Yes. If you guys can't hear it, I'll just tough it out through the stream. Anyway, my plan for today... Your PS4 sounds like a jet, so you couldn't tell me. Okay. Yeah, so the plan for today is just to chill out. I'm doing a little bit of grinding in Elden Ring. I figured I'd throw that on while we hypothesize about some of the loadouts for this eventuality right here. I can never get the right fucking size on this. And yeah, so I just want to. I'm gonna hypothesize. We're gonna come up with ideas because what I want to do is I want to have a whole loadout set, equipment and gear and talisman for each character loadout. To kind of come up with an interesting ideas and whatnot. So gives everybody time to hypothesize. If you've played Elden Ring, if you haven't played Elden Ring, throw character ideas at me and I can see what I could put together for it. Some of the stuff will be like NPCs type stuff. Some of it will be like cosplay as this character, etc., etc. Mess around with this character's weapon. Like one of the things we could do as an example here. Let me throw the game on. And I'll show you give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So, and of course, yes, we are currently in the grind spot. If you don't know, now you know. This is where people go to grind. Start by grabbing this guy and Nosman, stab it. That is if I was to ever do that, it would be because like somehow I got really big and was like part of a team of people that could just like loop around and take shifts on the stream. 72 hour, you absolute mad lad. Anyway, So I've been messing with this character, and we have killed one particular lady. So let's put her outfit together, shall we? Wings. Now, where's Melania's pants? What armor class is her pants? Okay, so we got like part of the setup here, and then we would have like the weapon. I believe is that's kind of Melania. There we go. And now we're sort of building Melania, right? And then we'd come up with a talisman setup that would either work with her. But at the same time, now it doesn't have to be serious, right? And the setup could be... And now here, obviously, you're seeing the problem with it that in my head I want to solve. I have a few ideas on how to solve it, but all of it involves getting mod tools set up. Shut up. Mod tools set up for my PC. So... Where is it? I swear I had this helmet. Alright, well, then that'll be part of today is going to get it. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to hypothesize a bit while we're mucking a boot. And yeah, just chill out, hang out, not get around to doing much. Because, goddamn, did I do a lot yesterday. And I had a ton of fun. I want to know what everybody's thoughts were this on the stream as well yesterday. Did everybody enjoy themselves? Did they enjoy the games that I played? Watching me go through, like, a ton of games in a singular day? Was that a cool thing to hang out and do? I am all ears. Ideas, if we were to do it again. Obviously, we'd probably choose a different game if we were to do a community section like we did last time because everything is a turtle. Obviously, we ran into issues with getting enough people for Fall Guys. So, you know, other games obviously would probably be more in line. Okay, so I gotta go see Alexander in Seawater, you say? Seawater? Do I have to talk to him? Still here? He is still here. What the hell is he still doing here? We'll have a conversation with Alexander, shall we? So as for the explanation on DayZ, I don't know if I've mentioned it to anybody or on the stream, or if I've mentioned it on stream. You've seen Fred in the chat and seen me hang out with Fred on the on our like Warzone streams or whatever, right? Me and Fred go back to like the college days. We used to go to college together. We hung out for a bit. I lived in his place for a little bit just as a act of convenience. Would stay at his place throughout the week. And there it is. Okay. You know, go home for the weekend and whatever. But either way, one of the things we used to do I think we were second year college, maybe early third year college. DayZ had come out as a mod for Arma 2, and we were really into it. And throughout the whole time, we have stories that we share amongst ourselves or amongst others. That we really enjoyed making and doing all that stuff, and I always would tell them like, man, I wish we could bring that back, like go back to that kind of time. So clearly he wants to revisit it himself. So we're gonna go take another trip to DayZ, Stop it! I'm yelling at my piece. Being a whiner.
Oh, mountain of fire! Bake me in your flames.
Ah, good lady. What business might you? I hardly think you're here to temper yourself with flame. That flavor. Time I've been needing just the same. One might take it.
And that's what we were looking for.
It's hardly more than I won't be.
See, I was thinking of using the jar to make like an item-only class, right? And that's the thing when we're talking about making all these character classes for the loadout mode, is that we also kind of want to hard limit them to a certain type of weapon. One of the ideas I've been mulling about in my head has been something I've been calling the greasy bastard. And basically they'll have some kind of a sharp sword. I haven't decided which sword yet. Doesn't necessarily even have to be a good sword. But it fully requires the use of grease. Or weapon greases. And like their equipment will be all weapon greases except for like, you know, your standard healing pot. That was an idea I was mulling. Also, anybody who's wondering, this is the character that we're going to be using for that. I don't know if I made that clear yet. And this character, I think, has killed just about every single boss except for the Elden Lord and Radagon. And what we're trying to do, I'm going to get the stat line out in a second once I'm clear these guys. Oh, you son of a bitch. Because we, like, this whole thing would happen in a New Game Plus. With a bunch of upgraded, as much as, you know, is feasible weapons. Stop being buggy. So right now, as you see, the stats are all like what I'm trying to do is get everything to 50, which is it's going to take a while. Obviously, there might be some stats where I'm like, maybe we don't need to get all the way to 50 on this, but some of the loadouts will be magic using, some of them, you know, will be item using, some of them will be just a strict physical weapon. I just want them to all be usable, right? But at the same time, not all the weapons have to be upgraded. Right? One example that got brought up was the veteran wretch. It's what it amounts to. So you keep the stat line, but you start it with like the weapons of a character class with no upgrades. Right? And the wretch was the one that came to mind because it's starts as a level 1 character with 10s across the board, and with 50s across the board and a level 1 club. It would be interesting to see what that does, or if that's feasible, how quickly I would die, because it's also a completely naked class. There's no armor on it, right? So, did I already? Yeah, I've used. So what was everybody's favorite part of the 24-hour stream? I know both of you guys, or everybody who's been showed up in chat so far, was part of the as much of a 24-hour stream as I could put together. Oh, I'm not fighting that bear. That's a big bear. And he laughed off my level 10 weapon. I'm going to go here for now. Not necessarily because we need to. Need to just find out where our Elden Ring talismans all are. Because we don't have all the legendary ones. I have both the source seals. I have that. I have that. I think the Radagon icon is the one I am currently. See. Hold on a second. Yeah, acquired all legendary talisman. I have not done equipment. So take a look in here. Well, how about that? We don't have it. Where is it? Raya Lucaria. Let's go. Debate parlor. Debate me, bro. It doesn't seem like that's coming. What is this? I didn't realize recently I had actually got the get all legendary weapon achievement on my Steam account. I'm trying to get all the achievements on my Steam Elden Ring as well. It'll be like the only game 100% on like everything I have it. Alright, let's do some exploring. Get that crystal, bud. What's this mess? Yeah, I am disparaging that. I disparage your message, sir. Your message is not worthy of paragement. It will be disparaged. Stop it. I don't have them all? What am I missing? Alright, let's go through this. We need to. Legendary Talisman. Erd Tree Save Favor +2. Do we have that? I think we're actually armed with that right now. Yes. Radagon Source Seal. Oh, Marika's Source Seal we don't have yet. No, we do. Radagon Source Seal, Marika Source Seal. Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. Moon of Noxtella. Old Lord's Talisman. Radagon Icon. Godfrey Icon. Wow, Steam's been buggy lately. Steam's all like, nah, I'm not going to tell you you got the achievement. I'm just going to give it to you nice and quietly. Alright. Legendary Ashen Remains. Oh, we got to check what we have of those. How do they go from there? Legend Remains. Get all of those. That's another thing I was thinking of for character classes, a healer. Summons things and then heals them for fights. Okay. So Let's go. What do we? Luto the Headless. Looks like one of the ones that we need to get. I think this one's gonna be like, hey, here's a bunch that you need to get. Because I haven't done like a lot of quest lines. Black Knife. I've killed Electo, so I should have the Black Knife. Assassin guy. There he is. Red Mane Knight. Oh, ah. There he is. The Mimic Tier. Got him. Kristoff. Got him. Queen Rot Finlay. Finlay. Okay, so we have to get Finley and we have to get... Just gonna double check just to make sure, because yeah, these are the generic ones, right? Yeah. They're the animal wildlife. Okay, cool. We need to get Lutal and Finley. No, we don't need to get Lutal. We have Lutal. Have to have Lutal. He's a boss one. Try that again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's just the Clean Rot Knight Finley. I do believe I know where that chest is too. Here. Prayer room, I think? Prayer room's probably the best bet. Oof, we gotta keep an eye on those runes because we have a lot sort of sitting around. And I think that's like 3 levels worth at this point. You. Goodbye. Honestly, I thought he was dead. I knocked him off the edge and I was like, yeah, we got him. Clearly, I was overconfident in how that went down. Ooh, a Clean Rot Knight might be a nice one too. Be a fun one to have. Have a good night, kiddo. See you in the morning. Stop it. Stop it. Stop making noise. Now, one thing I've been playing with, okay? The most focused build. Having a backup blunt weapon. Because of crystallians. Oh. Broke him. What's the matter, bro? Boy's broken? Scattered? Huh? We were trying to figure out where we're going. We're still trying to find this egg. What it is. Come here. Get a brief ice on you. Come on. Fuck! What I was saying about trying to be careful with my runes. Alright. Now we gotta go. We have to go back. That is too much work to be leaving in the open. I think what I want to do. Not the one. No. Oh. Can go. I'll collect hits. Nice. Here. No, no, no! Fuck! I should have just leveled up with those runes. Should have just leveled up with those runes. That was more than 500,000 runes gone. Fuck! All this because I'm trying to find a fucking... God damn it. Oh, really? Alright. What? What? Yeah. That's basically what just happened. One second. So you're trying to figure out which of my fans is making all this goddamn noise. No, I've never been in here this part of the game because I just killed Godfrey, and this is like getting worse and worse. No, I came in here for Stone Sword Keys. That's what I'm in here. Stone Sword Key. Oh, and Gideon is dead too. This place is a goddamn mess. Who's in charge here? Oh, I bought all yours, eh? I didn't know I didn't have that already. Alright, yeah, we can purchase up to Somber 9, which is good. Which of you bozos is probably sitting? Oh, so I have to go here still. Fuck. There we go, Vulgar Room. Where I want to go, roughly. Oh, there is something I have missed in it. There's a full-blown boss I haven't fought. Alright. I feel like this is just like a wire that's out of place right now, so Let's see if words is going to work right now. Because it was a little sketchy towards the end of the stream last night. There you go. Let's see if this works. All right. Play that for a little bit. I'm going to see if I can't find where the fuck. Hi, Missy. I think I found it. Found it. Found it, and I think I fixed it. Have another round. Probably also gonna have to go to the washroom after. Oh. Hold on. Whatever it is really. If I put that there. Oh, that's. Oh, that just made it worse. All right, you have a good one. Love you, sweetie. Okay. So it looked like a couple wires were bumping into my graphics card somehow. Don't ask. But they were hitting the fan, causing a little noise. So. Wait. No, okay. That's an actual one. One of them was a short form of another word, so. Oh, I'm unlocked in my. Uh-oh. So I'll take this one then. Cheating, but it counts. All right. Oh, wait. That's fine. There we go. We were just all a little early because we were all locked down. All right, after this one, I'm going to start one more because I actually have to go to the washroom. And then we'll get back to what I was doing. I was fucking around in the game. All right, I'll be right back. Oh. All right. After that obnoxious interlude, I hope everybody's doing all right. Yeah, which was happening on my end, and I guess you guys are probably wondering what the hell just happened. My PC just all of a sudden started making some noise, and it looks like some of the wiring inside of my PC got out of place and got like kind of started touching. Whoops. The fan on my graphics card, and of course, every time the graphics card fan would start moving, it would start bumping those wires, and it was making like just a really loud rattling noise. But it would sound like, you know, like one of those hardcore remote control gas powered cars, or like just really ratty and annoying. No, you can go ahead and put that down, sir. It was about 19 hours, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Up until I couldn't handle it anymore. There are some choices we made that I would change. There are choices that we made that I thought were perfect. I thought, and some may disagree, that it really worked by setting a schedule. By setting like a schedule of games, like X amount of time for this game, X amount of time for that game. That really worked. Things that didn't work, backloading a very calm and serene indie game. Because when I was at like peak exhaustion, I don't think that, like, Death's Door is a good game, but it was not to the excitement level of, oh my god, I've been streaming for 19 hours. This is definitely going to keep me going, right? So, I was having a bit of a hard time towards the back end, keeping my eyes open. Probably could have switched to control and tried to do it, but honestly, I didn't want to tough it out. My body was telling me that it was done, and, I think, personally, for a prolonged period of time, 16 hours was, like, the magic hour. If I would have ended everything at, like, 1 o'clock or something like that, or 1:30, that would have been like the primo perfect end. From 9:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock in the evening. I have been good. I have been very good. How about you, Skeleton Daddy? Haven't seen you in a bit. Work still going okay? Oh, I know what this is. This is me being silly. I know where this is. Why am I being so dumb? But there's a tower there. Let's go see that tower. Or have we been to the tower? You have a puppy now. A pig to bury and another dog to... What are you running at? A lot of animals. That's good. I am a dog man myself, so I do like me some dogs. If I remember correctly, at one point you had cat too, a kitty. Oh, dogs. My dog when I was living with the family used to love licking my face after wrestling practice. It's the salt. It's the salt that loves it. I didn't realize that there was a recipe book I didn't have yet. So this is the next menu item at Burger King, the Burger King Mad Ball. At least that's my theory. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe dogs don't actually like sweat. No, I didn't. He did it. He's hitting me. Oh, sir. Oh, you. Come here, you. Who's... There you are. What are the odds that this is how you get into the tower? Solve the puzzle and enter. Oh, hold on a second. Oh. I sort of guessed at that one, and I'm kind of impressed with myself. Because this is... I don't think I've been in this one yet. Raven Mask Talisman. What does that do? Ooh, potency of sorcery. Something for a potential sorcerer. Oh, that one. Oh my god! Worth it. So, how's everybody's room now that it is, if it was a dark room, now brightly lit? Alright, we all saw that bear just materialize on top of me, right? I'll let the bear deal with this guy. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know, I have some gamer friends who will hear this story and get excited for different reasons. So then this bear materializes on top of me. Fucking lucky you, buddy. No, Phil, the animals. Gonna do a little bit more exploring in the snowfields. Just basically just trying to find everything I possibly can in the game. I actually kind of started this build blowing through everything, and now like I have collected more cookbooks than I've ever had. I think it's all 24. I think it's all the armored cookbooks, but I gotta double check on that one. I think armor cookbook. But god damn. I don't usually do this kind of thing, but for this plan, I kind of need a little bit of everything, and I don't want to cheat. Like, the closest thing to cheating I want to do is build a mod that lets me change loadouts. Or at least change all my equipment. Like, have a script that just... I put in a certain data set, and then it outputs into the game. You know, the commands to be like, okay, switch this, and this. Even if it's like something as primitive as I open the inventory and then hit a button, read a data set, go into the script, go. Shouldn't be like too difficult. But I don't know. I've seen mods, and most of the mods are just replace this thing with this, spawn more of this thing, right? I don't know if any of them would function in that way, or if I am overstepping the bounds of functionality of modding. I'd have to dig in first to find out. Stop it. The other thing I want to make sure is like, and this happens a lot with people who create like alternate or boot ups for their consoles in order to like allow you to run homebrew. The problem with that is that if it gets into the hands of the rest of the world and like one or two guys on the internet, the next story is, hey, these guys have hacked this this console, you can now pirate games. I was like, God, come on. This wasn't the intent, but intent does not, intent does not define what gets done with things when it comes to that kind of discussion. So, that is that thing. It's like, you don't want what you're doing to be perverted into something that shouldn't get used. So in my head, I got to be like, okay, I'm going to make this sort of macro tool. What's to stop somebody from making a macro that with the same tool set that does the wrong thing in your game? Again, this is just like, it's been a long time since I've modded a game. And like, I'm talking Doom was the last game I modded. Maybe you can consider like a little bit of the I'm a young 19-year-old or early 20s Unreal Engine mod map making I did with like Unreal Tournament, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've dabbled in that kind of insanity. I think we've explored. I think we've explored all of Castle Sol. I know what I gotta do. There's a tower here I haven't been to. You know what we're gonna do too before I fuck it up again? I've already lost 3 levels to this nonsense. That's south. We need to go west. The tower is like north of here, right? There's the thing to the tower. Hey, what's up? Look, you look like you're getting sick. I'm just gonna end it now. Nope, I took a wrong turn. It's supposed to wear that. No, in hindsight, I think the tower is supposed to be here, but we're supposed to make it reappear. Like, I think it's actually supposed to be somewhere around here. And I think I've done 2 of the things I'm supposed to do with it. So we just have to find this. Bingo. You can see. So, one of the fun parts that I am looking forward to from my stream yesterday, my long-ass stream, is I'm looking forward to finishing Shadows of the Colossus, finally. Like, I am now committed to it to the point where I think I've got 1, maybe 2 streams of it this week. Ooh, ooh. I thought that was going to end a completely different way. Alright, so we got that one done. Did we... Oh, I know where we're having... will be this one, right? Tower right there. We just have to go turtle hunting. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I don't know if we're going to finish it exactly on Wednesday. It might be 1 or 2 weeks. Or what I might do is, if I finish Plague Tale Requiem this week, which I'm hoping I do, I might just make the stream extra long to accommodate that. This is Search the 3 Wise Beasts, right? Oh, hello. It's just a ghost dog. Everybody can relax. Would never kill the real dogs in this game. saw you move over there. What I might actually do. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my torches? Looking for another ghost turtle man. Oh, no turtle man there. Bingo! Shot the turtle, shot the turtle! Well then. Any other towers that we haven't dealt with? Vine Tower, Liarion, Robertia. I haven't found all the imbued stone keys. That right by Sullivan's Rise. We've been there. In the Mirage Rise. We did the one at Kayla, right? Oh, maybe we didn't do the one. Let's go check. That is Rise. Oh, whoops. Doesn't look like we did. Then again, even if we did do it, it wouldn't look like it did we? Would it? Would it? Oh! Whoa! Hi. English language. Just met you. Really? We're gonna do this now? Memory stone, but oh, I know where there's another one. Done it. Done it. No, it's not over here. It's over here. This is another turtle one. Do I feel like I've done it? Yeah. Okay. We've done that one too. What else is there to do? Done Randy's quests. Oh, we were in the middle of getting something. We're looking for the clean route night, Finlay. Oh my god, the ADHD just completely took over. And I know why we were doing that. Ugh. We needed to mentally recover from our losses. Something I want to just tomorrow, depending on how my exercise goes, could well define whether. So right now on the schedule on the Discord, I have it up that we're gonna do Get Good or Get Fit. The Twitch schedule I have to update. Keep an eye on that if you for finding out what I'm up to this week. I need to decide if my leg is ready for me to get back to Get Good or Get Fit. I would like to because I feel brutal having not worked out all week. It's been rough. I think the most workout I did was help fix the bed earlier this week. Oh. Go through the northern door, continue the direction, find past the road. Oh, go. Right east. Ah, okay. I know where he's going. Let's go. So hopefully, like I said, we're back in business as usual. Not, we will make do with what we got. More continued no death attempts on different Souls games might be in order. Because we did really good. Like the stream, the 24-hour stream started with like a really good conclusion to my my no death run attempts at Elden Ring. There are going to be some bosses that are going to be tough, and we got to get through them. Those bosses being Godfrey and Malekith. Malekith, bigger check to my face pretty hard. But like, not only did we get to Malekith, we did it in like 6 hours. Total playtime. It was like 4 hours of the 24-hour stream. And this will mark the last of those. I think that should mark the last of them. But Steam doesn't want to tell me things right now. There is a missing achievement. There's 4 achievements I don't got on Steam right now. And Steam is really good at hiding the hidden one. I kind of like what the PlayStation Network does and lets you kind of look at them as much as you want. So there's the 3 different endings. That's 3 of the 4. Oh, I guess defeating Radagon and the Elden Lord or Elden Beast are going to be the other one, right? Thema, Elden Lord, get Age, Lord of Frenzy, Shardbearer, Rykard, Radon, Mordegot. Armaments I got. Ashen Remains we have. Sorceries and Incantations we have all the legendary ones. Huh. One second here. It says I have 4 hidden remaining, plus the Elden Ring attained all of cheap. What are the missing ones? Use the kindling, round table hold we got there. Commander Neil, Ancestor Spirit, Elmir, Loretta, Misbegotten, Del, Loretta, Mimic Tear, Mo, Godfrey, Magma Wormmaker, Godskin. Oh, let's go. Alright. Moog, Blackblade, Dragon Lord, Godsling Ornament, Legendary Armament, Ash, Godskin, Fire Giant, Dragons, Godskin, Noble, Maker, Godfrey, Moog, Mimic Tear, Loretta, Stell, laying in. That. Wait a second. Really? Really? Huh. I am very confused. Actually, the main gate is probably the better place to go here. Because if I had to have killed Niall. Yeah. Okay. Steam, are you broken? I think Steam's robbed me of an achievement. Which, in hindsight, kind of funny that it wouldn't catch that it did this, because I've killed both versions of Neil, because I got the Prosthesis Talisman, And I've gotten to... Oh, did I not do this? Is this what it is? No way that's what it was. Was it? Huh. Let me see if this is a common problem. Steam Commander. Yeah. Cheat. Bug. Ah, interesting. Alright, it's a common bug. Hopefully I get that fixed soon. Either way, we got all of the item things. Meow thing, we're just gonna have to fucking kill them again in a different run, or maybe in our New Game Plus run, we'll see. Okay, so what do we need for items now? Let's start to put some thought into it while we do this. Time to do the proper grind. Go. Come and get me. Come and get me, you bird-brained bastard. Fuck. We'll talk later. Sometimes that bugs out and doesn't work properly. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this in a bit, very soon actually, because I'm just going to get a little bit of extra sleep tonight. That final little bit of recovery, because I didn't get like a ton of sleep last night, but it was peaceful sleep, so it felt decent enough. And I am starting to feel just a little touch exhausted. Get a little bit of sleep today. Pick up for it. And then Monday it'll be back on schedule. But we want to do. We get the Tetsu's right. Have we done this one yet? Ask exquisite. I think this is a 3 ways. Well, let's compare. Because I don't know if you saw, but each of those dudes that I was killing was worth 2,500 with the scarab thing, and they're right near the entrance to, like, so I get to the Grace, boom, there it is, I'm there, right? And like, there's a bunch of them that don't fight, and the guys that do fight, whatever, no big deal. I can hop on my horse if I happen to die to them, and it's not a big deal. And the combination is like, I think if I do just that part, here, we're gonna do it without the golden pickles foot. We're just with the scarabs. With the scarab item, 2,792, which is only 300 more than those little albernacs I was killing. Okay, I'll show you. So, the scarab talisman with these guys, 2,700, 2 guys, right? Here, this sleepy dude who's not going to fight me back, and I can one-shot, he's good for 2,400, right? There's only 300 less, but now I have done more in, like, less work. Yeah, this guy's here, and he's worth a little bit more, but small risk to reward thing, right? Plus, if I can get that crow trick to work. It didn't work on the last attempt, but whatever, right? Because the crow works in conjunction with these guys. He's not gonna. Second. He just walks off, and he's worth 13,000 on his own, and all we have to do is shoot an arrow. Like that bow is not upgraded in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. But the thing about this one, this is a late game or dangerous early game way to do it. Because of those cartwheeling guys. Those cartwheeling guys will fuck your life up. Also, I like doing this. Chill out! Yeah, this is definitely, like, the guys you're talking about, mid-game, early Lindell, yeah, good call, right? But these guys, this is like the late game, I need to fight Melania, I'm having trouble with Moog, because Moog, this is the area in which you fight Moog, right? And you can take this as deep as you want, depending on how good your build is already, right? And then you have more of these guys, right? I'll show you where the biggest concentration of them is. Get all this aggro here. And if you give them a real punch together and you have some kind of AoE. You can really soften them up with something like that. This is like the extended version of what I was just doing. Because Also, one of my planned loadouts here is going to be like very heavy Dragon Communion, and is probably going to use Godric's Dragon Arm thing. With the Dragon Communion. Now, another fun part of this is, I don't know if are you familiar with the concept of the enemies with glowing eyes? Where if you see an enemy with glowing eyes, they're worth way more experience. Sometimes this guy is actually a glowing eyes version. You just can't tell from here. And it'll be worth like 65,000 with just a scarab. The problem with this is lining up the arrow. Right? Whatever, I use cheap arrows that I can easily replace. The ones that take like just a thin bone to... Bye-bye. So again, 13,000. You're really paying attention. These guys are like nothing. You can, and that's the other fun part is some of these guys you can just kill by accident and boom, 2,500, right? I have checked. I think this is actually the best farming spot in the game, as far as like how many runes you can get. The rest of them are all based like there's other good farming spots, but they're all based on like wherever you are in that phase of the game. This is just the universally best place to get as many as you can. I mean, almost nothing stands up to the... I've been seeing... I actually want to test it. Do you want to test something out? Do we have time? How long does it usually take me to kill the kill Grail? Alright, let's test something out. We're going to exit this. We have to exit this one, though, for this to work. We have to start a new game. Start a new game. Start with the samurai. I have been seeing this glitch in a couple places, and I don't... I'm going to double check just to be sure.
The fallen leader.
Okay, so the hypothesis. Now this may I don't know if this is if this has been patched out. So bear with me. So the second he starts his death animation, you run back to Fort Faroth here. Try that again. before he disappears, he catches runes. So that's the theory. Okay. Let's see. We got. We'll try. We'll beeline it for him. We'll go get the horse and we'll just go straight to him and see if that works. If this works, we have now. It's okay. It was not great, but basically the idea is, you've seen me kill Grail, the big dragon who's just sleeping. That's a thing that just happens. It's very easy to do because the dragon doesn't do anything, even though the intended design is to kill the dragons around him. If you have a bleed weapon, he'll just sleep through the whole thing. You just do bleed damage to him, whatever. Not a big deal. Hypothetically, if this video is correct, when he starts his death animation, we'll go to the Fort Faroth Grace first, and hypothetically, we could have an infinite rune option. Which sucks if that exists, because my other character could really use that. You know what I mean? It's just if I could just do that, then yeah, I might just restart a new character. Fucking, but it's the 100% of all the items that is very, very obnoxious. For the no death run, it makes it an easy thing to do. When you have unlimited stats, effectively, like, who's gonna stop you, right? We'll just trigger this one, just in case this tree sentinel decides to jump in the church with me. I'm never gonna forgive him for that. Athena the Third ruined her run. Okay, the Athena the Fourth made up for it, but... And we're going to go beeline to the horse. Did I do it with that other run? We'll check real quick. We'll check with that character later. I'm making some really weird assumptions, and I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I did kill Grail with that character. And I told myself, hey, this is the time to actually try to kill him properly. But I'm not going to do that. Ain't nobody going to do that. Only time I've ever seen Grail killed... I've seen Grail killed properly once. And it was a streamer who's been playing Elden Ring Bingo with the Laggy, Parkin Harbor. And she was in a practice run attempting some of the bingo things they have. And one of the bingo card entries that Aggie set up was to kill Grail properly, which is by killing 5 dragons next to Grail. Alright. Go for a ride. On the road to kill it. But yeah, aside from that, I don't know. Has anybody else seen Elder Dragon Grail killed properly? I want to do it. I want to try it sometime, just for the giggle mounts. For the giggle value, as she were. I took a wrong turn. Oh, let's make it work. Yep. Everybody just uses a bleed weapon until she dies. That would be a fun stream. Do shit people have never seen before in Elden Ring. Yeah.
Is anybody there?
No, Kenneth.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth.
Nobody's interested in rescuing you, Kenneth. Well, not even just play properly, but like, you know, can you do this with this, right? Is it possible to kill this character only doing this? Can this character, you know, or can you beat a boss doing this thing? Can you... I think that's more the challenge, is like coming up with ways that you wouldn't expect to play the game. Or also would expect to play the game, but in a way that you haven't seen. Again, like the Grail thing is the obvious one because, as I said, as we've discussed, nobody does it properly, right? Nobody does it as intended. So let's look for intended design that we've been subverting forever, right? Bruh. Did he just Donkey Kong me? Or what's, you know, think of maybe like an NPC you've come across in the game, and figure out why you were supposed to come across them, or what quest line you just finished, right? So here's a question: the Revenger's Shack, which is the little shack just north of the Erd Tree, in Raya Lucaria. You get invaded by an NPC when you go there. Do you know who that NPC is? Do you know what you did maybe to get there? I do. That's right. Have you done Diabolos' quest? Have you been to Jarburg? Is it Diabolo? There's a guy in the round table hold who's looking for his dead servant or his lost servant. Yeah, Dialos. That, not Diablo. I don't know. Him. Yeah. Because his quest line is what takes you to Jarburg. Because you run into him first at Round Table. He's like, "Can you find my servant?" Then you find him crying over her dead body in Lyria of the Lake. Then from there, he goes to Volcano Manor. You go killing everybody for Volcano Manor, and then kill Rykard, and then he goes to Jarburg, and like, you know, who knows what his intentions are in Jarburg, but then, you know, sacrifices himself for the cause in Jarburg. Okay.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering place. Very well. Let my hand.
All right. Let the test begin. We have all the equipment to perform our science. Find a good place, not too far from, because we have to get back to that in time. Actually, here's what we'll do. So the timing is supposed to be right when the death animation starts. The death animation, he kind of twitches and moves up. Now, the reason I'm doing it from horseback is because I don't want to have to call the horse to do this. I just want to be on the horse and just run. Now, if this works, this is also not short, but we're talking like 60,000 runes at a time. And this here would be like the best for early game. Like, if you could also grab that scarab early too, or like, because you can craft the pickled feet, right? You could almost just get the crafting recipe for the pickled feet, golden pickled feet, and just go off on this. The problem is, you'd have to know the timing on the bleed proc, or when he's gonna die perfectly, because you need to pop the golden pickled foot beforehand, because usually you can just do it on the death trigger, but now with this situation, if this works, you have to use the death trigger as the indication to run. Okay? And doing both might be a little bit more tricky. Well, you know, I mean, if you do it from horseback, it's probably actually not so hard, because you can do almost any kind of action. Well, in horseback, because it's all upper body animations, right? I found the same thing when I was applying grease to my sword when I was trying to fight the Blackblade Kindred in my level 1 run. where I was on the horse and applying the magic grease. Sir, your roaring tomfoolery is unacceptable. Okay, get ready. Get ready. Need a little bit of stamina to be able to make the run. Here we go. Let's go. That didn't work. So either I did it wrong or it doesn't work anymore. Look at the video, see what I did differently. The username of this account is brilliant. That's not coming through very well, is it? Oh, you know what? I gotta... Maybe Chrome will run it better. Opera GX markets itself as a fucking gaming browser, but does not multitask very well. Okay, he was a little closer to it. Yeah. So we'd have to try it from the back end of the tail to make it happen. Okay. One more time? You want to try again? That took us 18 minutes to do. I'm not too upset about that. See if we can get that time down. No, I never knew you needed that. I saw it glowing when I first played this game, and I was like, ooh, I've played Dark Souls before. See ya. Let's fucking go. God, I'm tempted to grab a snack, but I don't know if that's... Resist the urge. I just went to try to use my horse, which I don't have. You know what? We're actually gonna not. I'm officially feeling the final effects of that 24-hour stream. It's time to give it a good night. It was a short stream today, just because, like I said, I was very tired, but I just wanted to kind of chill out, hang out, keep in the habit of streaming. Tomorrow, I will be well rested for a good rest day game of. The game will be a rest day game. I'm hopefully gonna get a good work beforehand. Of A Plague Tale Requiem. We're pretty close to the end, but I feel like we are 1 or 2 streams away from finishing that one. So we're going to be playing that one tomorrow. And hopefully Tuesday we can continue our level 1 run of Elden Ring to get fit in. So fingers crossed that this thing isn't still bothering me or isn't still like a concern. It is definitely in that like flaking point where it's just kind of falling off slowly. So I'm gonna go get my tattoo a good wash and have myself a good night. In the meantime, everybody have yourselves a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night for A Plague Tale Requiem. Later.